I'm pretty confident that I got halfway decent internet out here in the shop. So kind of do a walk around of everything that I've done so far, and I guess all the parts. And the big point of this was so people could ask live questions and I can answer them live while I'm showing airplane parts. So let's just start walking around. I've been working on the wing tip extensions. So from this part over didn't exist. That's Steve Henry's 18-inch wingtip extension. And I have to make the drag tube and then install the wingtip butt rib braces. So that's what I've been working on lately. Right now they're just clecoed in place. They're not permanent. I've made these little plywood gussets here. Those get epoxied in place. That's to help hold those in place. There's a big stress point right here. On my last airplane, I know I've had one of these break before, so I don't want them to break on this plane. Let me show you what they look like once they're installed, these gussets. Now we're looking at the bottom of the left wing, so this is what they look like when they're installed. Yeah, there's quite a few of them. They're on the end of each drag tube. So that's what I'm going to work on today. I've got them all prepped. I get epoxied in like this on all the drag tubes. You set them with glue, they'll hold in place, and then after they're done, you can lay a larger bead on them, almost kind of like you're welding. You can see here how the ribs are glued to the spar. I did have a request for more dogs, so I got the dogs out here. The big one is Roxy, and the little one is Josie. Wanted to show how I dispense the epoxy. I think I did this on a YouTube video, but I'll just show it. So I made this adapter. Goes in the end of the tube, and you can use a clamp to squeeze it. I squeeze it in a plastic bag, and then I knead it with hands, with my fingers and hands, and then I roll it. I roll it all into the corner. I cut a slit off the corner, and then I squeeze it out of the bag, and it works really good. I think it works better than actually buying the caulk gun and the tip for this. I think the gun is like $200 anyway. Moving on, I got my fuel tank set up right here. This first one's a header tank. This is Steve Henry's. I think it's a 5 or 6 gallon tank. Pretty nice. The one that comes with the airplane is only like 1 gallon. And here are the wing tanks. These are from the factory. I believe the aluminum 13 gallon wing tanks used to be an option, but they come standard now. They're pretty nice. The old ones I think were 9 gallon fiberglass. I do have to drill and tap from here to here and make a sight tube so I can see my fuel level. All these parts right here need to be painted. And some of these, because these aluminum plates, some of them are trim plates and you'll actually see them. These are all the lift strut to spar bracket. Those are steel, those need to be painted. If anybody's got any questions, just fire away. I'm not the greatest at running this, walking around, and answering questions, so if I miss it, just